Not every connection ends. When it ends, you may have walked away. You may have said goodbye. You may have moved on physically, but emotionally, mentally, even spiritually, something still lingers. You don't always see it, but you feel it. In your thoughts. In your reactions. In your decisions. This is how soul ties work. They don't always show up loudly. Sometimes they operate quietly in the background of your life. And the most dangerous part is this: you may not even realize how much they're affecting you. 1. They influence your thoughts. You find yourself thinking about them more than you want to. Random moments, quiet times, even when you're trying to focus on something else. Their words replay in your mind. Their opinions still matter. Their voice still echoes. And without noticing it, your thinking is no longer fully your own. 2. They shape your decisions. You make choices based on a connection that no longer exists. You hesitate to move forward. You compare new people to them. You hold back because of what happened before. It's like your past is still directing your present. 3. They affect your emotions. You feel things that don't always make sense. Sudden sadness. Unexpected attachment. Emotional highs and lows tied to memories. You miss them, even when you know they weren't good for you. That's not just memory, that's connection. 4. They create unhealthy patterns. If the soul tie was toxic, it leaves a mark. You may accept less than you deserve. Ignore red flags. Repeat the same type of relationship not because you want to, but because something familiar feels normal. And what feels normal often gets repeated. 5. They block new connections. You try to move on, but something holds you back. You can't fully open up. You can't fully trust. You can't fully connect because part of you is still tied to someone else. And until that tie is addressed, it affects every new connection. 6. They affect your identity. Over time, you start to lose yourself. You become shaped by the relationship, by their expectations. By their opinions, by their influence. And even after it ends, those effects remain. You're no longer sure who you are without them. 7. They impact your spiritual life. You feel disconnected. Your focus shifts. Your peace is disturbed. Your relationship with God feels weaker because anything that pulls your heart away from alignment affects your spirit. And soul ties can do exactly that. The hidden relative reason this is so powerful is because it's subtle. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't always feel obvious, but it influences your life in ways you don't always see until you stop and ask, why am I still feeling this way? The turning point: awareness changes everything. Once you recognize the connection, you can begin to address it. You stop blaming yourself. You stop feeling confused, and you start understanding. This is not just emotion. This is a tie. The path forward. You don't ignore it.